Morning. Hope you're doing well. Director Martha Academy. Why you are quiet? Are you with God? I'm always with God, Martha. I'm always with God. Yeah, but I hope you're doing well. So today I'm going to try and teach us about customer retention because it's a very important thing when at whichever stage of business you are. You have 2 customers, 3 customers, 4 customers. Customer retention is very important because customer retention actually grows a business more than customer acquisition. We have to understand, of course, we need to understand what customer retention means, what customer acquisition means. And then the other thing probably we need to learn is service recovery. Those are the 3 main things that we're going to be talking about today. And I hope that that whatever we learn we put into practice, because it doesn't help for you to learn something and then not put it into practice. Now, one thing that you need to understand is that businesses that have grown beyond even their biggest imaginations have been businesses that retained their existing customers. So let me start by trying to make us understand, first of all, who is a customer. Every business has 2 categories of customers. Every business has internal customers and external customers. Now, the internal customers are your employees. Your internal customers are people that work in and with the company. Those are internal customers because they keep coming back. They keep supporting this business to grow, so they are customers. Yes, they may be taking money out of the business, but they also help the business make money. So yes, that makes them customers. So those are the internal customers, and every business has these internal customers. Even a popcorn machine, you have an internal customer. The internal customer is that guy that mans the popcorn machine. Even a taxi has internal customers, and those internal customers are the driver, the conductor. You get. Why is it important for you to take care of your internal customers is simple. These guys that work in the business, they make the business attractive for the other kind of customers, the external customers. No. Now, you need to understand that when you open a business and decide to employ people, you're not helping them. They are helping you. You're helping each other. You are helping each other survive. Every day that people come into your business, your shop, your office, and they make operations move. These people are helping your business survive, make money, and attract customers and handle customers very well with care and all. So you need to understand that you need to handle these internal customers properly. I'll give you an example of the biggest brand that we have in Uganda, Cafe Java's. Cafe Java's has over, I think, 3 branches, 4. They have the Boulevard, they have the Ginger Road, they have the City Oil Wombo Road, then they have the City Oil Ginger Road, then they have the City Oil Kamocha. They have 5 branches that I know of. So Cafe Java's has 5 branches, and Cafe Java's makes over $1 billion every month or every week. I've not looked at the figures recently, but just know Cafe Java's makes a lot of money. Now, for those that have just joined, we are trying to dissect customer retention in marketing. Just to remind you, today is Marketing Tuesday. If you have a business that you deal in, you have a product that you sell or a service, this is your time to comment and tell us what business or what product you sell, how much you sell it, where you sell it from, what is your service area, and all that, and share your contacts as well. Someone might be here and they need to whereby they kuchali the saloon, we need the name, they did a good job. Yeah. Anyway, so we are trying, as you people market your businesses, I'm going to try and teach you about customer retention, and I'm going to of course define customer retention, customer acquisition, and then service recovery, because you need to understand these concepts. But as you understand these concepts, I wanted us to try, and we're going to use the biggest brand, one of the biggest brands we have in Uganda. And why am I using Cafe Javas is because this brand has grown from nothing to literally the biggest brand. I'm not going to use Airtel because we need Airtel. People don't need Cafe Javas, yet it's the biggest brand, food brand we have. It's the biggest restaurant brand we have. Now, if you have not eaten food at Cafe Javas, you should. I'm a person that calculates my money so much. So the biggest meal I've eaten at Cafe Javas was the chips masala, which was 9,000 at the time. My wife, on the other hand, ate some of the expensive meals there. She enjoys them. Yet she wants me to call her baby. Buy Cafe Javas and still call you her baby. Anyway, let's go back to the topic. We are Marketing Tuesday. Come and market your business. Tell us about what your product or service is. Tell us where you work from. Tell us how much you charge and why people should actually buy from you. It doesn't stop there. So we are dissecting Cafe Javas and telling us what customer retention is. The first concept I'm trying to make you understand is the number of customers. We call a babe. So we have internal customers and external customers, and the internal customers are these people that work in and with the business. Nekirabikandikirawo kuyita muganda wa Yesu abantu bavuga bakoze line eyokusatu nze ndi wano waliwo n'abavuga obumotoka obubi ennyo naye nga se bakoze line eyokusatu nze omuntu avuga korola eyimiridde nemekola line yakulala leka naawe bintu byokwefuula muganda wa Yesu tebiridde gye bitutwala nange kanyongewo. So let's go back. Internal customers are the people that work in and with the business. Cafe Javas has internal customers in waiters, waitresses, supervisors, chefs, managers, the owner himself, delivery guys, ontegera. So all those are internal customers, and internal customers basically help your business move forward. You need to retain them. Now let me define customer retention. Customer retention is your efforts of your business to keep the existing customers intact, but make gain so that you don't lose any customers. This means that you treat your customers properly to make sure that they don't look elsewhere. Customer retention in a relationship is making sure that your woman or your man doesn't look at any other person. That's customer retention. So customer retention internally is making sure that your employees, all the people that work for your business, don't look anywhere else, don't want to work for any other business or brand. And Cafe Javas has done a very good job so far. I don't know if I make sense, because people proudly, some time back I saw one of my hobbies working at Cafe Javas, probably as a supervisor. And he looks really happy. So Cafe Javas has basically done a very good job with internal customer retention. They don't pay their employees too much, but apparently their employees are happy to work for Cafe Javas. Sometimes you don't have to pay your employees so much for them to be happy to work for you. No. Sometimes all you need to do is to have a strong brand for your internal employees to be happy to work with you. On what our famous is oyo emusise kuteyagala kusinika mannyo kati walaba senga obadde ovuga mannyo senga ngenda nimusindikako nga bwe musekerera mwe bagayi mbagamba mugule emmotoka ze musobola muve ku bintu by'okugira mbusimanya nvuga ntya kakolola kamotoka kali wansi nze kankavuga nnyina emirembe kitegedde mvuga ate spasiyo ebikyebekye nze nvuga mmotoka eri waggulu esiyo Back to customer retention, guys. So for the guys that are late, we are learning marketing, customer retention. So we have already handled internal customers. Internal customers, you start a business, but when you start a business, you're not helping people by giving them jobs. That's why you find that so many people start businesses and they fall, they fail. Restaurants, saloons, those are some of the businesses that start and fail within a year. And one of the biggest reasons why those businesses fail is because these business owners don't care about retention of their internal customers. Once you start a saloon, the barber is very important. The barber is very important because he akwata metoja customer. Okay? That lady that plaits women's hair is very important because good morning Abe, good morning Marvin, good morning Keith Robin. Did I say good morning Paul, by the way? Good morning. I'm sure I said good morning Martha. So customer retention, you need to retain those internal customers, those employees, because those employees will either handle your customers badly and your customers will go, and as your customers go, your business will fail. I don't know if I make sense. Your business will fail. Now, the other category of customers we have are the external customers. Now, external customers is everyone that comes from the outside into the business to either buy, to partner with your business. Anybody that comes from the outside to enter your business to do any kind of transaction with you is an external customer. Now, this is another category of customers that are very, very, very important for your business. These people bring money in your business either directly or indirectly. Let me give you an example. You see those border guys. Let's imagine you're a restaurant and you offer outside delivery. Nayenga, you don't have your own delivery guys. Nga cafe javas. The border that takes chips to your customers outside is an external customer. Good morning, Uncle Salumini. To some marketing, agriculture. That border guy that delivers, that comes and picks things from your shop or from your restaurant and takes them to, is an external customer. And the impression you give that guy will last for lifetime. Arthur, could you clarify on how YouTube channel pays? Because YouTubers just talk about sums of money they earn. YouTube doesn't really pay that much money. That's one thing I can tell you. Probably part of marketing. You have to find ways to commercialize your YouTube channel. YouTube pays probably over 50 cents per 1,000 views. And I only get like 2,600 views every month. So if they pay 50 cents every 1,000 views, that means $1 see, YouTube doesn't really pay that much. And apparently there are people that keep saying, Arthur, YouTube should be giving you money. No, YouTube doesn't work like that. YouTube is for someone to make a lot of money from YouTube, to be doing a concept like gossip, come and watch. They'll have to do sentimental stuff like Gundia Segundi, so and so has killed this one. So that's things that people would want to come and like swarm, like 1 million people watch the video at once. Those are the people that probably make money. But from YouTube, you have to commercialize it in other ways. I will handle that some other time. Yeah, YouTube pays, but it doesn't really give you that much money. You have to find ways of commercializing. That's why I do pre-purchase inspection, and I sell car alarms, and I sell car tracking devices to make sure that I get some money here and there. A YouTube channel is something that you do out of passion. It's something you do YouTube is actually a marketing strategy. Like I'm teaching you marketing, I expose my knowledge on marketing, and then you come and pay me consultation. Give me 100,000 an hour for me to tell you how to do your business, or give me 5 million to develop a marketing strategy for you. YouTube is actually a marketing strategy for me. It's not a source of money. Ochitegera ne emitwalo ana by the game for pre-purchase inspection mpako mechanic emitwalo 15 mazigaze emitwalo 25 nenywaka amafuta tutambula tuleka tunywa amafuta ngaga emitwalo 15. Then I buy data here every day, nkozesa 1 GB 1.5 GBs every day. So basically I don't really make that much money from this channel, but it helps me build my personal brand. As I'll handle personal brand some other marketing Tuesday to tell you how important a personal brand is to you as an individual. But back to our topic for today, and we're talking about external customers. Cafe Javas has understood the art of retaining external customers. External customers is everyone that comes from the outside to your business to either buy from you, to either enable your business. So external customers for Cafe Javas would be Jumia, would be Glovo. You get those are external customers. What has happened? External customers are very important for your business because they bring money into your business, and that's where the concept of customer retention, most people take it to be. But customer retention doesn't end at external customers. Customer retention actually comes back to even internal customers. Now we have some strategies of customer retention that you need to probably understand. But of course, for you to retain customers properly, you need to understand that you're not helping anyone by opening a business. You're helping you and your children make money. And when I open this YouTube channel, I'm not helping any one of you. This channel, I opened it for me to share my knowledge, but in sharing my knowledge, I gain the most. Yes, mufunamu. Why? I learn a lot from you guys. Okay, you guys give me money through pre-purchase inspection, through car alarm system, through tracking devices, through the marketing consultations that you come per hour. And by the way, guys, thank you very much for always giving me money. Consulting and for 1 hour, so for starters, let me market myself. By the way, I'm a marketing professional, very good at my job. The lizard that fell from the high Iroko tree to the ground said he will praise himself if nobody else did. So I'm praising myself. Thanks. Yesterday I watched a video of one farmer. He said first month YouTube channel and 1,500. These are things they, you know, Abby, what the first month make $1,000 a month from YouTube, and then they tell you I charge 500,000 for that. Going go do car. These videos, someone comes and watches a video, like you get how many views. Now you have to go back to his channel. How many subscribers does he have? Does he have like 4 million subscribers? Yeah, my network is bad, but we'll maneuver. Does he have a million subscribers? First of all, does any of his videos have 10 million views? And this thing is, it's not magic. It's not like I put a video out there and then all of a sudden I have made $2,000. You guys know what $1,000 means. $1,000 is like 3.6. That amount of money goes to channels like comedy, channels that like movies, where someone can actually sit and watch a movie for 2 hours. It goes to gossip channels. I think YouTube, for serious business people, YouTube is used as a marketing avenue. You create a YouTube channel, people watch it, and then they go to your main channel. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like you guys will come and watch Marketing Tuesday. I teach you about marketing, and then I tell you how I do marketing consultations, how I develop marketing strategies, how I do market research, how I do customer service trainings, how I do digital marketing, and then you come and give me money outside of YouTube. That's how people make money. So don't let anyone tell you that they make money strictly out of their YouTube videos. They would be lying to you. Bajja kutomeza. I don't know if I make sense. Bajja kutomeza. Tenzi sali agade muntu wange yenave wano kuchano kuna agenda atomere. So let's go back to our topic. Customer retention, very important. You retain customers by first of all knowing that you don't help the customers, by understanding that the customers actually help you. Once you understand the customers actually help you by buying from you, because there are so many people that do the same thing that you do. There are so many marketing people, by the way, that I know, very efficient marketers. I'm really good, but there are some very good marketing people. So if you came and gave me your money to consult, if you came and gave me your money to develop a marketing strategy for you, I'm not helping you. I'm giving you a service you have paid for. not all 1,000 views get paid equally. It depends on the kind of content one does and the location of those views and several other JK. So many variables. But 1,000, there are channels that break down how YouTube pays. Good morning all. But JK. But in Uganda, some of the biggest earning channels are actually comedy and gossip channels. Because those are channels that target literally everyone. Channels where they announced the death of Jakana Naduli, channels where they announced the death of so and so, channels where they are talking about sentimental politics stuff. Those channels earn a lot of money. But specialized channels like For the Love of Cars, you won't come and tell me that someone actually made $2,000 a month. You get you'd have to probably upload 4 videos a day, 4 full-length videos a day for you to make that amount of money. But people make money. People make money out of YouTube. People make money out of YouTube, but they don't make that much money. At least not in Uganda. Probably the other channels that make that much money, a lot of money, would be movie channels, because bakadama balaba nnyo movies when they're in the biyumba there, balaba nnyo movies, and entertainment, gossip, and music channels. Yeah, those can. But a specialized channel like For the Love of Cars or a farming channel, anyway, let's go back to our topic. There are requirements to reach that level of monetization. It's not as easy as portrayed. Yeah, it's not as easy. My channel is monetized. For example, and I'm speaking from experience. I don't have literally one video that is too big and then a small, and then one is too big. You get my videos are balanced. Yeah, but one thing I can tell you is that YouTube, earning from YouTube alone, people would be lying to you. Yeah. Especially in Uganda. Let's go back to our topic, customer retention. First thing you need to understand when you're doing business or when you're marketing is you need to understand what product are you pushing out, or what service are you pushing out. Are you doing there is a video explaining how a finance channel with about 200,000 views can make more money than different channel with twice the views. JK, you know why I don't follow these things? Because literally these guys are simply telling you their strategy of how they have made money, which strategy might not actually work for you. Doing marketing, I've realized that things are quite unique. We apply the best principles when we are marketing, but then whatever happens after that is unique to your kind of product, your service, your location, your likability, because some people are just likable, others are not likable. Some people have nice voices, others don't have. Some people have good quality content, others don't have. Because someone will tell you, for you to make money from YouTube, have the best sound quality. I try to have the best sound quality, and people magic over. You get what I'm saying? Because probably it wasn't the best in the context of our channel. Everything is kind of unique. I've watched all those videos that tell you how to get your channel monetized, and I can tell you that my channel got monetized in a month from the time I started applying the strategies that I applied. But the strategies I applied were not mentioned anywhere. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, JK. So I've learned that everything is kind of unique to a channel, to a category, to content. So literally all the things that people have been saying how to get your channel monetized, and I applied a very unique channel, a very unique approach that got my channel monetized a month. I did it literally for 1 month and the channel got monetized. So I find that it's very unique. In terms of earning, literally I find that everything is unique. But let's go back to the topic today. Customer retention. I was saying you need to understand what kind of product or service have you created. For starters, are you a low cost, low quality product? Majority of the phone products in earphones, AirPods, chargers, they are low cost, low quality products. That's what it is. Low cost, low quality products, and they are cheap and people buy them in bulk. But if it's low cost, it means that it's low profit. Now these low cost, low quality products, profitability highly depends on selling quantity. You need to sell so many pieces for you to make some money. So that's low cost, low quality products, and that's how it works most of the time. Now, are you the high cost, low quality products? I mean, you need to understand that there are some categories that are high cost, low quality. Ngachi, you guys have heard of a car brand called Jaguar. A car brand called Jaguar. Mujimanyi. The Jaguar is a luxury kind of luxury, but it's low quality. I don't know if anyone has ever driven a Jaguar car before. If you Jaguar ochikula milioni 12 nechisara milioni 10 in like 4 months. You know that's a Jaguar because it's very low quality, but it's high cost. The person that buys it the first time from the bone pays really highly. I think we have low cost, low quality. We have high cost, low quality. Then we have low cost, high quality. Low cost, high quality. Now, low cost, high quality is a very good strategy, especially for businesses that are starting out. You give people high quality products or services, but make sure that your services or products are very low cost. The lowest you can really go is what you should aim at. It works very well that people will come and buy and buy and buy. But every category of product or service that I'm talking about here targets a certain class of people. But in low cost, low quality, it targets people that don't really mind about the quality, but they mind about how much it costs them. Downtown people, abantu ababale nyonga atha, low cost, low quality. Jaguars are expensive here too, but not common at all. Low cost, high quality. Yes, Marvin. I personally think that the best strategy for any new business would be low cost, high quality. I've used it with Dynamo, my company, production, theater production, film production. My strategy in all the products I've developed has been low cost, high quality, and trust me, you can't beat that. Go. It's 7:46. So that strategy of low cost, high quality is one strategy that will get all your competition out of the market. You can always find you can always cut your expenses as you're producing a product and then sell it at a low cost while maintaining the quality. And once you crack that, that's something that cannot be copied. But as you do this, you need to make sure that you handle customers with a lot of care. You handle your customers properly. You boy, you're tall. You can't even stand straight. What do you eat?
I eat.
You eat what?
Turkey.
Uh-huh.
I eat macaroni.
Ah. So, and then we have the low cost, high quality. That's one strategy that I highly recommend. Low cost, high quality may not be viable when it comes to physical products because of production costs. These can't be reduced. I think there are two kinds of quality. There is perceived quality and real quality. I'll tell you that downtown, these guys have perceived quality. they give us perceived quality. You go buy AirPods, they look really nice, but they are very poor quality. I bought earphones because I'm not the AirPod kind of person. I think they would even fall in a day. Like, JK, you were telling me I'm careless. I'm not careless. These things that are sold in Uganda, poor quality. I put a new screen guard on my phone yesterday, and I had it for an hour. It's cracked. It got cracked in like an hour. Now I'm tired of buying screen guards. I may just resort to Techno and keep this phone for strictly the broadcasts. Because I just got the phone and put it on the chair. Looking back there, and it was cracked. So it can only spell one thing: poor quality. But it's perceived as being high. It's perceived as being high quality. So you can have quality that is perceived as high quality, yet it's actually, in actual sense, low quality. But you're right, JK, that low cost high quality may not apply with physical products, because when you come to yes.
Daddy, also my hands are big.
Yes, I know your hands are also big. They're tall. Before you start even producing, if you decided to produce a car, for example, you'd expect that Kira Motors will produce a very cheap car, but also their cars are costing 90 something million, 100 and something million, because producing a car is like the engine. They are structured prices for engines, even the low cost engines. They have prices that you will not buy an engine at lower than that. The same thing goes with windscreens. You'll not get a windscreen at lower than that. So in a way, for physical products, it's kind of, but there are no, there are some physical products that you can actually have at a lower cost.
Come, let's me.
I don't have juice today.
Honey, I'm giving you. It's in the bag. Let me come.
You'll forget and take it.
To use the washroom.
Okay. So I hope I'm kind clear. So the very last category of products or services that you're going to produce, and all these things I'm going to tell you how they help you retain customers. The last category is high cost, high quality. Now, high cost, high quality are things like the Lexus brand of cars. It's high cost, but also high quality, very reliable. It's not a Toyota, it's a new brand, but you'll not buy the price of Toyota. You buy the price of a Mercedes-Benz, but still, it's much better quality than a Mercedes-Benz. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. And this goes for things like the Cafe Java's food. Now that we are talking about Cafe Java's, is high quality food at high quality prices. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. When you buy chips on the street, it's low cost, low quality. I don't know how low quality food can be low quality, but me, I've eaten those chips on the street. Yeah, I can't go buy chips masala at 15,000 at Cafe Java's when I can buy four bunches of chips on the street. Anyway, but Cafe Java's, what improves the quality of the Cafe Java's food is the packaging, the way the food is delivered to you, probably the environment you're going to eat the food in. You get what I'm saying? That improves food quality. Fabagula chips ku street, kaza jali mumbuto na ziteka mkavera na kuwa n'ogenda. The food is still nice because it's food. Food is food. You chew the food and you still feel, okay, I'm eating Irish. But the aroma that comes out of the Cafe Java's food, high quality, high cost. Yensonga lwaki, you're going to buy the chips on the street, but by the way, Chisasi wanonga round about ya Bahai. There is a woman there for the guys that live in Chisasi. There is a woman there. My God, abeda neda in weight. And her chips are actually good. They are cheap, but they are high quality. Chiburami packaging, but the rest of the things are, she's really hygienic and all that. So abeda neda in weight. So you can decide to go high quality, high cost, or you can decide to go high quality, low cost, or you can go low cost, low quality, or low quality, high cost. Now, how does this help in customer retention? Category matha agendo kugula matha academy. Or kulonda kwezo category nya. Which category are you going to go for, and make sure you maintain it? Because senga you come and you start with high cost, high cost, high quality, and then you do it for 2 years, and then and I think it applies for Brian. Brian has a school, by the way, Martha. You guys should exchange contacts probably one of these days, and you get some experience from him. Because Brian was thinking of starting the international curriculum. People complain about Teslas having a low build quality, but a high budget. Yeah, they have a low build quality, but put emphasis on tech that gets enthusiasts excited. Yeah, so it's high cost, low quality, but still gets the sales, right? So Martha, why I think you should share contacts with Brian, because Brian is doing the national curriculum, but he has thought of changing to the international curriculum. And when we're having a chat, of course, he got a free consult with me, and he was thinking of starting international curriculum, and looking at his environment, he decided that probably he would leave this branch of the school at the national curriculum and then open a new branch agitated with international curriculum, high cost, high quality education and all that. Because with the international curriculum, you have to pay the international bodies some money. Then they have standards. They'll tell you toilets, the food has to be like this, the teachers have to be like this, they have to dress like this, you have to have this number of askaris, you have to have a swimming pool, you have to have a cafeteria, you have to have a basketball court, you have to have a volleyball court. They have international curriculums have a lot of conditions that you have to, and which makes it really expensive, which means that the students also have to pay, because you'll find that a student in international school pays about 7 million minimum, yet a student in international school, now I even heard that the ministry, about the ministers, the cabinet came up with a new rule that primary schools should pay, day schools should pay 650, and then boarding should pay over 1.2, and then for secondary school, those scholars should pay about 800, and then you get, they're even capping the maximum amount of school fees. But for international, you can't cap. People pay up to 15, up to 20 million per student, and yet they are day scholars. I don't know if I make sense. But it's all has to do with the standard of products and services that they give to your students. Swimming pool, basketball court, the meals, they can't eat posho and beans, they have to eat sausages and pizza and all those things. The toilets have to be those modern toilets. What other things do they have? Cameras have to be everywhere. They can have like 10 askaris. Nenga national school, you don't even have to have an askari. The cook can double as the askari, also as the matron. You get what I'm saying?
The kids have like a nap room.
The kids have to have a nap room where they go and just sleep. Then a classroom cannot go beyond like 10 kids.
The class is
16 students per stream. National school, you can have 100 kids in one class. You get it? So there's a lot that goes with whenever you decide to go high cost, high quality. So you can decide, but once you decide to open a business, and you take one of the approaches. I'm one person who doesn't find much value for money in international schools. There is value for money, my brother. We can chat on that privately, but there is value for money. There is value for money. Rakbanti, sometimes we cannot afford, but whenever you can afford, yes?
I saw babies that were sleeping in the nap room.
The babies were sleeping in the nap room. Yeah, okay. So there is value. There is value. I personally would stick to good local schools. Good local schools are very, very affordable, but now good local schools also are costing like 2.5, like the Bulldogs of the time where I want my kids to go for secondary. 2.5, 3 million, you get. Where's my juice? So I had a woman complaining she's afraid of Tesla car getting stolen because literally it has most of her personal information. That's another thing. So now I think then Tesla would have to also invest in a security system where you have probably 2-factor authentication or 4-factor authentication and all that. You get. So whichever approach you choose to go with when you're opening a business, you need to stick to that approach. Why? I'll give you an example of Dynamo. Dynamo is my company, and we do performing arts, okay, plays, film, TV shows, radio dramas, and all. Now the approach for Dynamo from the time that we started it, because when I started Dynamo, I started it when I was at campus, and my goal was to create employment for me and literally everyone else that was at that time. In my mind, it was MOOC. We were studying drama and film, music and dance, and these guys literally, when they come out of campus, they have nowhere to go to work. because there are no companies that give them employment, real employment. So you find that someone graduates with music and they end up in a bank. Of course, now international schools are giving these people jobs, but how many international schools exist? You get TV stations are giving them jobs, but they are competing with journalists. And then in the past, it used to be that dramatists, musicians, and dancers were the marketing people. But now there is a profession called marketing. So you're a dramatist competing with a marketer. So literally, I started Dynamo to create employment for young people, and I've tried to do that fairly well. And now, when we started creating products, we started by creating performances for primary schools, and we were literally the high cost, high quality brand in primary schools. But we realized that very few schools could actually afford the high cost, high quality. It was high quality to the extent that no school would actually get a group to come and perform in their school when Dynamo existed. Ojukira, when we were in primary school, you remember these guys, but you remember that? Now when Dynamo started, we started at 2000. It was too high, and I'm speaking about 2010 when I was at campus. 2010 I was in first year. 2000 was literally too high. You get, but we were high cost, high quality until nobody would give a product, a production. We were performing plays like Chintu and Nambi, Jipiri and Labongo. You get what I'm saying? And 2000 was literally too high, and then we went up to 5000. Now we realized that you would find that you'd get only about 3 schools a term to hire to get you to perform. These B160s. So we literally discovered that we would get like 4-5 schools maximum. We went to the elite schools, like Taiba High. We went to the Mogwanya Preparatory, Budo Junior. We went to the City Parents. You get, we went to literally all those big schools. In a year, you find that you have almost exhausted all the schools in one term. All the schools that can afford. The Cornerstone Junior in Mukono, those big schools. And then we realized that with time, you cannot redo the same schools. So we kind of quit primary schools for us to come and re-strategize and build a new product. Now, I hope you're realizing in my conversations that I have things like product development. A business cannot survive. You need to create your own products. So when we came out of primary schools, I had some of the guys that I went to school with go to primary schools with literally the same products that I was creating, but they were going as low cost, low quality. You cannot pay people charging nusu bitano. Of course, with time but still about primary because it did not make financial sense. So we shifted and went to secondary school. And secondary school, we literally create products out of subjects that they cannot do without. You realize that the things they study in class, we create a product for stage out of this, and then we come and put it on stage and then invite schools to come and watch. And that's a product that was a cash cow for some time until the curriculum started being changed. You get what I'm saying? And all this time we were trying to figure out how do we develop a product that is low cost and high quality for primary schools, that a primary school can actually pay good money, that looks small for them but big for us. Now the strategy for low cost, high quality would literally work. It's low cost and it's low cost, but then you can sell to many to multitude of people. The low cost, low quality strategy is used by Airtel and MTN. They give you cheap data that is very slow, but because it's cheap, so many of you people can actually buy the cheap data that doesn't give you quality connections. But of course, they have applied it even up to the expensive products. Like me, I buy expensive products, but they are still very slow. So we then developed a product for primary schools to supplement the dying secondary school product, as we think of what secondary school product to actually bring. Then we created a low cost, high quality product for primary school that is going to revolutionize primary school learning. Then we developed that, and we are hoping that we can go to about 200 schools a year. The school pays, and whatever they get out of the students is their business for as long as they pay us. Personally, I think low cost, high quality is better for a starting business. It's low cost, high quality is better for any business in Uganda. Looking at the economic situations in Uganda, low cost, high quality is the best for any business in Uganda, because people don't have money, and even those that have money, but you don't want to create a product that depends on a small circle of people, because there you have a lot of competition. Means you'll have to invest a lot in human resource, invest a lot in customer service, which is, when you're developing a low cost, high quality product, customer service might lack somewhere, but people will still come back because nobody else can literally beat you in cost. Like literally at Dynamo, it's very hard for anyone to beat our quality at the cost that we do, or even lower. That's why competition keeps dropping. Why? Because we are too cheap. My marketing teacher, Mr. Businji Hannington, used to tell me, don't say too cheap, say affordable. We are too affordable for the common person. Too affordable because over time I've developed a culture at Dynamo that people are too dedicated to their work, too skilled at their work, that we can cut costs in ways that other people cannot cut costs. And literally, in our industry, for example, the only way you would cut costs is by not paying people. But I pay people very well, by the way. It's very hard for a performer from Dynamo to go to another place that is not funded by probably a Muzungu, and they survive there. Even cards, the longest surviving drama group, for it to get quality products, they don't pay people. That's how they get quality products. But Dynamo gets quality products at a low cost, and yet high quality products at a low cost, and people still pay low. So you'll have, for you to maintain low quality, low cost, high quality matter, you have to have a number of products in your business. For example, if you create low cost, high quality education in your area matter, high quality, the highest quality available, you need to have other products. That's why you find that schools now, my school is near Global Junior School Mukono, it's high quality, high cost. So mine will be low cost, high quality. Ochidaba, that's a very good strategy, because the people that cannot afford Global Junior School, okay, because it's high cost, then will come to Mather Academy, because Mather Academy gives them high quality at a low cost. But for you to be able to maintain that kind of product, low cost and high quality, you'll have to diversify. That's why you find schools in T, they have MDD competitions, and the parents fund. They have fundraising drives literally all the time. Nti mutamba bamune fundraising drives inganya. They're fundraising for this, fundraising for this. This is how national schools came up with development fees. Because yes, the government is going to cap the fees at 650. Yes, we have no problem. School fees, but we have a development fee of 150. Then we have the building fee of 150. We have a school bus fee of 150. And literally, yes, your school fees is 650 like the government wants, but these other extra fees that we are putting there will literally catch up, will make up for what we want. I'm a fan of Fun Factory, and I always go to National Theatre every Thursday when I'm in Kampala. Yeah, Fun Factory has created a brand of I don't want to say high quality. Fun Factory and Mohanji, they literally give us the same product. They give us the same product in different locations. They give the same product with different approaches. And they literally charge you the same. They charge you the same price, I think. They are all low quality, high cost, because literally they have no one to compare to. Nobody has done low cost, high quality comedy anywhere. Because it's something that literally cannot be done. Because Ugandans watch personalities. If you're going to be doing comedy anywhere, you need to have personalities gracing your comedy event. And that's how Fun Factory has survived, because it's a team that has developed they developed themselves over time, and they've developed names that people want to come and watch. Muhanji and Fun Factory are literally like the giants in a pool of nobody, which say nobody is doing this kind of comedy. Everybody that has tried to do it has not done it sustainably. Hi Moses. Muhanji has money, vulgar comedians and clowns. I don't like it, but Muhanji gets bigger crowds than Fun Factory. Because when you compare the two brands, Muhanji and Fun Factory, you realize that Muhanji has a lot of comedians, and for anyone that is looking for variety, they will definitely go to Muhanji. And for someone that is a little more conservative, they'll have to go to Fun Factory. Someone that is looking for a bit of drama mixed with comedy, you get, because now drama is almost dead. The people that are doing drama are not marketing it properly. I'll tell you that it would take a lot of budget for even Fun Factory to successfully market a drama, because now they are known as a sketch drama, a sketch comedy group. You can rebrand when you start low price. Customers getting used to that won't style up easily. Rebranding is another thing, Solomon, which is why instead of rebranding the existing business, opening a new business with a new strategy is a much better choice, like Brian decided, because Brian has a low cost high quality education center somewhere in Bulenga, I think. But the strategy he's going to do is going to create a high cost high quality branch of the same school somewhere else, giving international curriculum, because you cannot change. You cannot literally just change. I'll tell you why you can't change. If you have been there is a brand of car, a car brand that was created by General Motors. General Motors is an American automobile brand, and they create cars like you see Toyota and all. And there is a car brand they created in the 80s that was literally known to be driven by old men or old people. So they wanted to rebrand the car to sell it to the younger people. And you know what they did? They started marketing it as a car that is not just made for your old man. You know what that did? What that did is that it alienated the old man, because it's not Chrysler. It's not Chrysler. It's some funny fucking car. You get it? So they alienated the old man, because now the old man did not feel like he belonged to that car, because it's not your old man's car. And then the young people did not fit, because, well, the car did not really change. So it was an old man's car that was marketed as a car not for the old man. So the old men stopped buying the car, and the young people did not really buy the car because it's not their car. You get? So rebranding, actually there is someone here who is selling her person. Is she selling it at a good price? I don't know why. I don't know why she refused to say the price. I asked her for the price, not to so you see, rebranding can be very fatal. Which brand can I give you here in Uganda that was a disaster? Actually, in Uganda, the only strategy that can work for you is you coming from high quality, high price, coming to high quality, low cost. That's the only strategy that can work in Uganda, because there is no way Ugandan minds are timed in a way that there is no way you can be creating a low cost product and all of a sudden overnight quality. That's how we think. I'm going to check. I'll post it in the comments in the community tab. There is no way you're going to convince a Ugandan that you have been producing low quality products and all of a sudden now you're producing high quality products. You get? That's why Reham had Reham water, which is low cost. Okay, low cost, probably low quality, but me, I think water is water, low cost, low quality. And then they created a new brand of water, Crystal Natural Mineral Water. And you know, in the beginning when they were marketing Crystal Natural Mineral Water, they did not even market it as a Reham brand. They just marketed Crystal Boyakwata Yobwati. Made by Reham. At the moment they said that Crystal is made by Reham, the water brand failed. People stopped buying it because it's a Reham. That's why I'm saying that what they should have done was literally creating a new company and probably name it Crystal Water. You get it? In Uganda, it's very hard for you to rebrand from a low-cost company to a high-cost company. It doesn't work. When you start as a high-quality, high-cost like Nina Interior, stay there. We can store no kanogama kakati Nina Interior katutanzo kutunda ebintu bya raisi abagule bya beite bakomawo. That happens in Uganda, by the way. And don't forget it. As in, I simply don't trust most Ugandan products. I can't use Goodwill tiles in my house. But people have said Goodwill tiles are actually good. That's what people have said. That Goodwill tiles are good. They are cheap, but they are good. But I think they are cheap because of the raw materials are local, and then they don't pay their employees very well, and then probably they don't even pay taxes because you know who owns Goodwill. You get it? So they can manage to be low cost. You could try it. No, toilet, no. Yeah. Good morning, Nicole. So you guys, I hope I make sense. Crystal natural mineral water. Crystal water was selling like hotcake before anybody knew that it was a Reham product. The moment people knew it was a Reham product, they stopped buying Crystal water. Do I make sense? I hope I do. So in Uganda, when you come with a strategy, stay there. Don't change along the way. Toyonge attempt to okusale beijing okukoleramu. You see, it worked for Coca-Cola. When Reham came with soda of 1,000, Coca-Cola cut na bone bakola soda wo 10,000 and they are selling. Again, their sodas of 2,000 are still selling, but the soda of 1,000 is selling like hot cake. Again, ngamba cause him outside toilet. We also make good products in Uganda. We do. I'm going to try Goodwill tiles. I'm going to try them. People have said Goodwill tiles are good, by the way. It's just that the problem would be that they don't have the color variation you want, because they are making low cost tiles. Tebate kamunyo sente would design. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. The high cost tiles have a variety of designs, variety of textures and all. Goodwill doesn't have that, which probably that would be the reason why. Yeah, but I hope you guys get what I'm saying. In Uganda, totandika low cost no yagala 5 years nja kuongeza bijja kusala. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. My house has Goodwill tiles. I have issues with them. Okay, thank you very much. Zikola zitya Solomon? Otugobyeyo. And Solomon has confirmed now Goodwill tiles are not good. Tell us, Solomon, what has happened to Goodwill tiles? Tell us more. Tell us more. Tell us more. But apparently Goodwill tiles are low cost, so it wouldn't surprise me that they are low quality. Chinya makati mukubo e Kampala wa kanvena yeyo side wale kawali kati ono study ya papa chi amotoka kana amenyeka munga kaduka. JK, Goodwill is actually not that bad for average Ugandans on a budget, but people with exposure, you're looking at Spain and the rest. Okay, thank you, Alan. Nange kasanga tinadina tekayo Spain. Until you find that someone has packaged Goodwill as Spain, because the box is the box. Someone can go and make those boxes, and then they come and package Goodwill as Spain. You know, Ugandans are very sharp. But why did I bring the approaches to business and to product development? I brought it to show you that it can be a strategy to customer retention. That once you start your business and you know this is the approach I'm going to take, stay with that approach until the end of time. Because changing that approach all of a sudden might get people to run away from you. It might get people to run away from you. But also you need to learn to not copy. I'll give you an example. Bukede TV came with the approach of TV ya Uganda. It wasn't really TV ya Uganda, but it was one of those first TV stations to actually establish Luganda as Luganda. TV, film, everything was totally Luganda. In like 2 years, bali ba breaking the even. Then along the way, Delta TV came with the same approach. But Delta TV was not a Buganda TV, and everybody knew Delta TV belongs to Ntake. Negana, copying is a very bad thing. And even the people that started watching Delta TV for some time, they watched and then they went, because it wasn't an original concept. You literally have to have an original concept when you're developing products and when you're starting a business. So that's how Delta TV went to the ground. Then along the way, BBS Terefina came. But BBS Terefina, everybody knows it's a Uganda TV station. But still, what it did was it took some clients from Bukede TV. But because the BBS Terefina did not have the strategies that Bukede had, literally the products are not up there. And also because BBS Terefina is a Uganda TV, the concept can't be like that of Bukede. There are things you cannot show in a Uganda TV station. You get? So you need to have a concept that is unique if you're going to make it in any market, not just Ugandan market. Because that will help you attract customers that will actually stay. And they will stay literally because nobody does what you do. I don't know if I make sense. Nobody does what you do. Always know that. Nobody does what you do. Zikola food stamps normally where you always pass. Oh, Kadnange goodwill Mugobi. Mugobi ngenda Spain. I'm going Spain. Rumor says it isn't Buganda TV too. No, BBS is a Buganda TV. Buganda might have a very small percentage, but it's still a Buganda TV. You get? Because even CBS, you will find that CBS literally has so many shareholders. It might be the same thing that is happening to BBS, but that doesn't take away the fact that it's a Buganda TV. Yes, people are saying all these things, but if Katikiro starts a TV station and it takes like 20%, what is wrong with that? It's his brains. I don't know if you get what I'm saying, JK. I think we as Ugandans need to take this thing, kanokange. That thing doesn't work anymore. Yesterday we were driving to Matuga. There is that petrol station called Don. Don literally never has people buying fuel from it. It literally never has people buying fuel from it. Why not just give Shell like 100 and something million or 500 million and they give you a franchise? If it were a Shell, it would literally be having customers swarming it all the time. Nenza kudoni sinza kunywa mafuta siganywanga emoro yange nebwesika ninya boda nengenda ku Shell because I trust Shell products. Don simanyi mugajja wa mafuta gamwe mwizo ba mugasima wano hoyima ne mutaga refining and then you want to sell it to me. I don't know if I make sense what I'm saying. BBS might not be a Buganda TV station, but it gives Buganda the identity. Because even Bunyoro TV might not be for Banyoro. Or even Ankole TV might not be for Ankole. But it gives us the identity. And BBS might actually be a Buganda TV majority. Why? Because it's even at Erimu Lubiri, not Lubiri, area in the Buganda domain. So even if it were not, I'm sure they would press them to give Buganda a percentage. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. And any businessman worth his name would literally give Buganda like a 10% or 20% to keep the ownership, to keep the heritage. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Me, I would literally not mind having a company that is partly owned by another person as long as they bring something to the table. You get what I'm saying? That's also marketing. You retain a certain section of customers because what about BBS 6 strictly because it's a Buganda TV station, nothing more. Iranga yomusanganga BBS yeraga yoka. But why? Because they identify it as being the Buganda TV station. You get what I'm saying? So back to our topic, customer retention. And I'm about to conclude. In the modern world. In the modern world. Itala being what the one. Ugandans are sharp. Ugandans are sharp. So customer retention. Vanguard kati ababadde bagesinga kaposti kangendo za mulaba difference ye moro kazino. Kati mudde mujetegereza ye moro kwa Vanguard. I'm going to publish it. So I put a picture of a certain car and I asked people, is it a RAV4 or a Vanguard? Majority of people failed because it was a RAV4. And most people got it right. because there is a RAV4 that kind of sort of would pass for a Vanguard, but that RAV4 has a spare tire on the boot. Yari Senga Vanguard. The RAV4 I posted was that one, the black one. Eringa Vanguard. But however, Akagamboka Vanguard carry on the left. Yet Akagamboka RAV4 Kenabika carry on the right. That's how you see the difference. Bana imura byakavuye, muraba akavuye akali one. Muraba akavuye. Muraba akavuye. Muraba akavuye. Kati fe batutadde naye tetujja kugenda because ne bali babatadde nga tebagenda kati nabo bawambi. Okay, bayita kavuyo. Anyway, customer retention, as I conclude, customer retention are the efforts of your business to make sure that the customers that buy from you continue buying from you forever and ever and ever. Why is it important? I'm one person that doesn't have brand loyalty. I always choose what satisfies me, though that happens to be the same brand for certain items. And it's mostly because, I don't know if you're talking about when you come to Uganda, but I think if you're talking about when you come to Uganda, in Uganda, people don't care about customer retention. Even the biggest brands don't care about customer retention. Even the biggest brands don't care about customer retention. But personally, I've seen it work in all the businesses that I've had. Customer retention is the biggest. Let me tell you why. If I get 100 customers to buy from me this year, and I handle them properly, and they can come back and buy from me next year, those 100 people, if handled properly, they can come back with another 100 people. You know what that means? That means that next year I'll get 200 people. Now, if I retain those 200 people, in the next year, they can come back with the 200 people. That would mean that in the third year, I'll have 400 people. Now, if I handle these 400 people properly, you get what I'm saying? The next year, if they come back with 400 people, that would mean I have 800 people buying from me. That's why customer retention is important. But Ugandans don't understand customer retention. And one way for you to retain customers is to actually have your internal customers, who are the employees, trained on customer retention, on customer service. Customer service is the biggest customer retention tool. Customer service. Handle your customers like they are gods, even when they are not. Yet your customer might not be smart, your customer might not be sharp, your customer might not look handsome or beautiful, your customer might not smell nice, but your customer gives you money. And the more money your customer gives you, the bigger your business gets. So customer retention is very important. Customer retention is how, after you promised some good news today. Not today, Alan. Not today. Good news will come. It will come. It will come. Hard work pays, by the way, guys. Hard work pays. Nothing pays. But of all the things, why am I talking about internal customers? Is because teams, you guys know what a team is. A team is a group of people that work together for a certain goal. Teams are very important. I've worked really hard with a certain team at Dynamo, and we have done some good work, and some of the good work we have done seems to be paying off. And that's why when I'm talking about customer retention, I'm also talking about the internal customers. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. I'm also talking about the internal customers, because internal customers help you achieve good work. They help you achieve good work, and you don't want to take them for granted. You get. But why am I saying that retaining every customer you get will double the number of customers? Because I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. It doesn't come by accident. Gokulaba and Cafe Javas makes over $1 billion shillings every week or every month. It doesn't. It's not by accident that it happens that Cafe Javas makes back over 500 million a day. It's not an accident. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Cafe Javas has made efforts. Of course, their efforts are not the best, but they have made efforts to retain the customers they have. Every day that they get a customer, they handle them like they are gods. And when they handle them like they are gods, literally every day, a customer that goes to Cafe Javas, they want to come back, regardless of how it costs. So you need to have customer retention strategies. The first thing you're going to do if you have more than one employee is subject them to customer service trainings. Now, so many people do customer service trainings. I also offer customer service trainings. Okay, if you have more than one employee, make them understand what customer service means and the importance of actually doing the best practice of customer service. Customer service trainings, of course. Now, when as actually, I think business owners need the customer service trainings more than anyone. Because sometimes business owners lose track of what they ought to be doing because then business customer. And this is where I normally advise that if you own a business, don't deal with customers directly. Business. Don't deal with customers directly. Hire someone to deal with your customers. And trust me, if you have the right systems in place, you not dealing with the customers directly will not damage your reputation, or it will not. Some people fear that if I have someone else dealing with my customers directly, then he might steal them and take them to the competition. Watch, develop good products that cannot be copied, and trust me, your customers will not be stolen by anyone. You should own because I'll give you an example. People develop electric cars, and even Tesla has had its employees run away from it. Nebagenda, and they started working for the competition. But have you seen people run away from Teslas? Hell no. Employees have run away from iPhone and created other phones that look almost similar to iPhones. Have you seen iPhone users run away from iPhones to go and buy Oppo? No. An iPhone user is an iPhone user because iPhone has given people a feeling that no other phone can give them. Infinix and Techno, they create phones that have exaggerated cameras that almost look as good as Samsung. But I will never go to a Techno to do my live broadcasts. It has a very good battery, but I will never run away from Samsung to use a Techno phone to do a broadcast because I know Samsung is unmatched. Because Samsung gives me an experience. 2010 model. That Paso there. I think that's like a 2009 model. That's a 2009, by the way. 2009. Yeah. So I hope you guys are clear about customer retention. But you can never retain customers if you don't know what to do. Some of the things I've shared are just bits and pieces of what you can piece together and come up with one big strategy to retain your customers. Like I've said, the math adds up. The math adds up and it never goes down. The math adds up. How does the math add up? The math adds up in a way that I've told you the numbers. If I get 20 customers this year and I retain them, next year they will have told each of them would have told at least one other person about me or my business or my products. Now, if each one of them tells another person and those people that have been told about me come, that means I get double the number I had last year. That means I'll get 40 customers next year. I don't know if I make sense. And those 40 people handled properly and they tell one other person about my business or my products. That means next year I'll have 80 people buying from me. That's how businesses will grow with the right customer retention strategies. Customer retention can never go wrong. Now, I do customer service trainings, and customer service is literally the biggest strategy you can use to retain customers. After Kaundo got back on my mind, I may misbehave. Your money, JK, your money ziriye. I just realized that if you die, you die. Me, I personally don't believe in heaven. I don't believe in hell. I believe that your heaven and hell are here. I'm a Catholic, by the way. Very, very staunch Catholic. But when diverting, guru so I'm going to make sure that I make the most of my heaven. So for those that Burakawundo yo jeke Burakawundo we yagale. And by the way, jeke buy your Kaundo, for example, if you died in Denmark, they'll bring you back in a box, not even a coffin, in a box. You can imagine all the money you have made, all the savings you have made, bakulete them which box. not a box. Same box, muchi box. You get it? And they will put you in cargo. At the times that you cannot be on cargo, come and drive your car and enjoy yourself. Land Cruiser, buy it. They will say once there lived the man that was called JK. He ate his life. He ate his money. Me, so we are for the love of cars. Buy your cars and enjoy. Yes. Good morning, Pascal Joseph. So you guys, I've shared some of the strategies for you to retain your customers. Apparently, nobody wants any customers today because nobody has marketed any of their products or business. Good morning. I've not seen any product marketing, any service marketing here. So I'm imagining when I'm a customer, I'm a marketing professional. I help businesses like yours to get an unlimited supply that is sustainable, unlimited supply of customers. And then and I do this through marketing strategy. I develop marketing plans, marketing research, market research. I do customer service trainings. I create marketing systems. I train people on how to use the systems, and then I do customer service trainings. Like I said, customer service is one thing that customer experience. Customer experience is the only thing your competition can never copy. They can copy the packaging of your price. They can copy the locations, but they'll never copy customer experience. And the only way you give your customers a good customer experience is through the best customer service. And I train you and your teams on how to give your customers the best customer experience. Yeah, depending on how many people I'm training. Say I also do digital marketing trainings, and Mark you oli yagamba abent yakola $1,500 omwezi gwo gwasooka yakola $1,500 from YouTube. People, there is a guy I've seen. He has a very successful shoe brand in Uganda. Then namulaba nga alimba abantu ku Facebook or everyday mentor waba social media marketer. I can teach you how to use digital Facebook ads to make sales of over 20 million a month. People will lie to you about what you can accomplish using digital marketing. They will lie to you to how you can do things that they themselves have failed to do. Me, I will teach you and your teams on how to do sustainable, because sustainable is key. You need to be able to sustain something before you start it. You get what I'm saying? Because if you can't sustain something, don't do it. Like I've told you, people have strategies of monetizing YouTube channels, and all those strategies did not work for me. I applied one unique approach that worked for me, and my channel got monetized in a month. But I'll tell you that even being monetized, after being monetized, nobody should lie to you that you can create a channel that is as unique as For the Love of Cars, handling a unique subject as For the Love of Cars, and you make $1,500 a month. Or kujako nga part of the $1,500 you use it in marketing. Nti sentences zenyine bwakwa $1,500 okwesako $8 to promote the channel. I don't know if I make sense. But anyway, thank you for being part of Marketing Tuesday. Mark, increase the price. Let me come and read those two channels. Let me come and read those two comments. Kamarok parking. Breches omuzira wezikaba techikukanga. Someone that I helped buy a car was telling me atha breach zikaba, and I told him possible what the breach zikaba bulijjo naddala during the rainy season, because you get poor quality brakes in Uganda. Tewabawo kulima nti agenda kuwa quality ya brakes zitajja ozigenda mu Toyota gy'ozigula naye ate okwata breaches za Toyota baziguze $4,000 ojoziteeka ku mmotoka gy'ogula $1,400,000. It doesn't really make sense. Anyway, let me read this comment. I deal in used gadgets, mostly laptops, phones, tabs, screens, accessories from Dubai. Yes, Marvin, share your contact. Marvin, share your contact. I might actually do business with you very soon. Oinamu projectors, Marvin. I need a short throw projector for my stage work. I need a short throw. That projector, you put it here, and immediately after it can give you a very big projection. I need the short throw projector. Nabade ndozo jigulanga mpya oba jeke gwa abanyamba ko kuji ordering ye wamwe Denmark. Inzo kubanga ya bay, but at least I'll be guaranteed of the quality. Mark, increase the price. Oba kata ogamba ni baba. I've not seen. You did morning live broadcast and it worked for you. You can get it for me. That's a very nice thing. Marvin, share your contact here for those guys. Nango Nyambeko, and you inbox me on WhatsApp to Ogere. You inbox me on WhatsApp to Ogere. Share your contact here for the guys that might want, because Macu, it's not only the people that watch the live broadcast that watch. There are people that download this video later on. So kindly share your contact here for those guys and tell them where your shop is located, and then probably they can contact you. Was saying, how does he chase a customer diplomatically? Where is that? I have not seen that comment. Hey Arthur, how can I find a customer diplomatically? Increasing the price is one thing, but you can chase that customer and still get recommendations from him. It depends. How long has this customer been with you? You have to also understand that. How long has this customer been with you? And why are you chasing the customer? Of course, there are some difficult customers. But also, I wouldn't want for you to chase any customer. That's one thing. A problematic customer will go. You don't have to chase them. I've seen it, Joseph. Thank you very much. A problematic customer doesn't need for you to chase them. They will go either way. But I would want to understand why you're chasing this customer, because you may find that the reason why you're chasing this customer is actually fixable. It's easier for you to fix the problem that this customer has than to chase them. And you may find that problematic customer can actually get you like 10 more customers every 6 months. So normally, problematic customers are like problematic kids. When a kid is crying, sometimes cheyetaga is attention. And if you give them that kind of attention, they would definitely change. So I'd want to understand why you're chasing this customer. Why would you want to chase this customer, Mark? That's something I would want to understand first before I tell you how to chase them. Because I've had problematic customers in the past. And one of the problematic customers I had, he would come to the box office, Nasa Sura. Normally when I have my shows, I tell people to book in advance. Because if you don't book in advance, I normally have like they're packed. So, and packed doesn't mean I make a lot of money, because I'm a low cost, high quality. Because I'm low cost and high quality, I get numbers. So I would normally tell these people, book in advance before you come. So this person doesn't book in advance. When they come, I make it clear I'm full. However, you can pay and have and stand, and they accept. Now they stand for some time, then they come and complain, I want my money back. Then I tell him, okay, so this is what happens. Let me try and get you somewhere to sit. And then in the process of telling him that, he grabs my phone. Najiwamba, mziliza sente zange. You give me back my money if you want your phone back. The alternative that I had, because I have police at my disposal, I told the policemen to arrest him. They arrested him, took him to the station, he gave up my phone, and then they told him go. Something like that, that customer has never come back, and I don't want him to ever come back. Because it's problematic in that way. But then I have these problematic customers that are always bargaining. They are problematic because I have the most affordable performances in Uganda in my category. Because I'm low cost, high quality. But people don't go away from me because I'm low cost and high quality. And even the high quality I have, even the people that charge very highly cannot match my quality. So low cost, but the highest quality. So they keep coming back. But there are these guys that come and always try to bargain. But they give me good money compared to other people. So those guys, If they come and I'm kind of full, I tell them I'm full, but you give me the money. Akotekage na box office kateke wano. You've seen such things that happen. No kateka wano, no sirika, no muyiya na iya na akolachi. Something like that. Now that person is problematic, but is problematic to me, but is also favorable to me. Nti ampo obuzibu, niye ku buzibu bwampa buli okke. Ontegeera kuba nange muwo obuzibu. And they keep coming back. Such people keep coming back because they benefit in a certain way. So you need to understand that customer of yours is problematic in what way, and can you use their problematism? Can you find a way of using their problematicism? Because omuntu asobola okuwanga akuwa obuzibu mark naye nga ate osobola omufunamu. That's how marketing works. It's a give or take situation. So personally, if I can benefit from this person and their problematic ways, then I find a way. If you told me how problematic that person is, I could probably give you an angle. I could probably give you an angle in which you can keep him and still benefit in a way that the problems he gives you are worth it. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. There are people that come to my performances and they want to see Arthur specific, and they call me Arthur, and then I come and I talk to them. I'm not a conversationalist. Don't make these live broadcasts fool you. I'm not a very conversational person. I don't talk a lot to people. So, but there are people that really want to talk to Arthur in particular when they come to my shows, and I have to come out. But then their demands are worth it. But then there are people that I don't see because I have a customer care team. So this one wants to do this, go and talk to him. This one, go and tell so and so. Because even in my team, I know people that have strength that I don't. So I know someone that can handle women properly. I know someone that can handle men properly. I know someone that can handle men that want to vibe chicks properly. I know people that can handle people in different angles. And I think that's why I say teams are very important. Me, I never take my team for granted. I don't take my team for granted because teams are very important. Anyway, guys, I have to go. Today we have handled customer retention. Next Tuesday, we'll probably handle another topic in marketing. I hope you've learned something. Mark Tonzizem, so I have to go. I was giving you time to reply. Later on, probably we can handle that topic next year. Problematic customers. Yeah, let me go through the names. Martha Director, Martha Academy, your approach is very good. It will work for you. Paul Ntalo, Mwebaza Marvin, Abe Bukenya, Keith Robin, Salmin, The Farmer, Dorothy Namfuka, Alan, JK, Marvin, Alan, I've talked about you, Moses Tabula, Solomon, Chitumba, I think I've thought of Kaziwe Nico, Pascal Joseph, Mark BZ. Mark BZ, you don't have to fire a customer diplomatically. Sometimes you have to deal with them. So milk them, of course. Yeah. So you guys, Marvin, you have not shared your contact here. Now we include sharing it. By the guys, whenever you market, try as much as possible to include your phone number, WhatsApp number, email address, so that someone that wants those products. Zenyagala nyo mu community mu tuvenga twewo wagira. Nganza mugendo kumpa business ya marketing, customer service trainings, digital marketing trainings. Mujemba kulizene moroka, come and I help you do pre-purchase inspection. 400k only, and you get a car that you will enjoy driving. You get and then 350k for a tracking device, motoka yo no asset yo, and then 400k as well, and then 250 for a car alarm system. I wish you a very good day, guys. I'll see you tomorrow morning at 7:15 a.m. Ciao.